But I want to know all the things that you been with Nelly and y'all broke up and y'all had the little argument. Do you regret doing it? Like, would you go back and do it all over again?
Nah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. Would I go back and do it all over again the same way?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I just would never change. I wouldn't have my. If Darius Rucker has a song say, every stoplight I didn't make, every chance I did or I didn't take, all the nights I went too far, all the girls that broke my heart, all the doors that I had to close, all the things I knew or I didn't know. Thank God for all I missed, because it led me here to this. You know what I'm saying? I got a beautiful wife. I got 2 daughters. If I changed one thing, I might not have what I got now. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even, I wouldn't change anything. It went the way it was supposed to go. I don't, regret anything, because I still would do it the same way. People would say things like, you should have made sure you got the paperwork. Like, you should have been looking at him sideways. Like, you ain't that kind of person. If I'm looking at you sideways, I ain't fucking with you, period. Right. I'm not going to be standing there and I can't say to someone, I ain't never liked you. What? So I'm fake. I was around you acting like I liked you, and I didn't. Nah, I was genuine in this shit to where I couldn't go back and change them, because I never thought that this was gonna happen like this or like that, and we never pictured we all we got.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What I'm doing this sheets for, what I'm getting, signing this and whatever, we all we got. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it was never, you know what I'm saying, like I said, I did this coming home from school, from college in Atlanta in 93, and started something for the city, though. It was really had a dream of, man, it's going to be a dude from Fofo Bud one day that's going to be able to just flow like a East Coast Nas type flow. He does. He does flow. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had a dream about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was going to change it from the dynamics of the fusion, make it more East Coast based rap flow. And keep the knock from the West Coast, you know what I'm saying? Keep the soul from the South. Right. We're in the middle, so we got them all. I learned that in college. That damn, my East Coast friends didn't know shit about E40. I'm like, damn, my West Coast friends didn't know nothing about like Cool Keith, also Magnetic MCs. Damn, I know that they didn't know about, like, none of them knew about like the Poison Clan down south. With my Georgia friends, they didn't know. I was just like, damn, we're in the middle of the map. We get everything. We just get it late, but we get everything. Yeah, so right. That's why we sold so many, because we were the fusion of the East Coast flow with that knock from the West Coast, that boom boom boom, that beat in there, and then it was the Southern playalistic, the King's Highway and all that, adding all, you know what I'm saying, making it the hip hop that Goody Mob had showed me. Where when I left school and Jermaine Dupri was doing it, and Dallas Austin was doing it first, and down here. He's the original Puffhead. He's the original producer, Dallas Austin. 16 years old with the Porsche and all that shit. So then Jermaine Dupri, but neither one of them, they are true Georgians or true ATLians. But I was in schools and I was in the dorms there, and you got like Herner homes and the home buildings right by the schools. I seen real Atlanta dudes, and they not like real, but I'm talking like real flip flops and socks and, you know what I'm saying, terms, and that was Goody Mob. I seen, I was like, that's real. Them real Georgia dudes. That's real Atlanta right there. And they was really flowing like they was hip hop. And they embraced and that's what I went home to do. Like, I'd already went home, so when I got home, my homeboy, Timo Goody, Goody Mob, was on TV. I'm like, damn, that's my dude. Like, so it just pressed me harder to get that. So when I did all this shit, I was doing it for the city. You know what I'm saying? Like, Give Me What You Got wasn't a single. It was an example. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, my brother Orlando Watson. We real close. I was trying to, like, I got a sample. I don't want a sample. You ready to sample? I don't want a sample. I'm like, damn, it's a sample, bro. I need somebody to loop something up. It's just gonna make it sound bigger. So when I made Give Me What You Got. It was just an example of a song that I was talking about to my team. And I was just coaching at the time. Like, yo, this is what y'all got the lyric game down and showed y'all that. So now, if you put it over one of these loops, it sounds bigger. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that right there just turned into something. Yeah. Nah, I wouldn't go back and change anything. And yeah, it was a lot of groups without warning, out of order. All of them came later, and I don't mind. You know what I'm saying? I didn't mind that they came. I didn't mind that people started twisting. I did the double strand twist first for Murph. I was a barber. And keep on and slow down. You know what I'm saying? Because it had unification. So if you didn't like it, you could take it down, Murph. You just try it for me. It's gonna be big. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't mind that people started doing the crazy big bright colors and all. I ain't mind that. So that was my point. Like, and I wanted to be damn dash. I wanted to put on TaylorMade. I wanted to put on Out of Order. I wanted to put on everybody. Like, I might have fucked it up trying to do too much, but I definitely want to go through 20 years without putting on nobody.
Yeah, because y'all definitely opened a door, especially I think for St. Louis artists. And
hold on. I'm sorry to interrupt you since he said that, because I wanted to squash a rumor, even though
go ahead.
In our city, everybody used to say that it was Nelly and you guys that stopped anyone from making it. And at first, I used to be part of that room. I wouldn't say nothing, but I used to be like, man, because I should have been already had the deal. Da, 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 da. But then when I found out the truth about everything, that we didn't know the business and we didn't know how to come to a label, everything changed for me. So could you speak on that?
So to clear something up, I ain't gonna lie, never lie on him, even though we don't get along and we're not gonna ever get along again, is that I'm not gonna lie on him. He never, that I knew of, he never intentionally blocked anything. You know what I'm saying? Now, to make sense of it, I spoke to Big Will the other day, and I said something to him. I always talk to Big Will, the battle rapper Big Will. Be real close. So I said, I'm telling y'all the same thing. Like, if we couldn't, people said, well, we blocked somebody. Okay, so our enemy at the time was Pretty Willie.
That's what I was about to get into.
Okay, so
and Scarecrow, but keep going.
Yeah, right. So the whole
I kind of want to go from those two, Pretty Willie.
It's something like I don't want to say flatline because that was a diss. I used to call it that was a diss phrase. It was frontline, right? Not front. It was frontline, right?
I think it was frontline.
Yeah. Okay. So it was frontline. So the company that we signed with D2, they just mimicked us, and I talked to them like, "Yo, what you doing?" Like, Ali, it's cool. Like, NSYNC did Backstreet. You know what I'm saying? Jessica Simmons did Britney. It's cool, bro. I'm like, no, you making us look goofy. You know what I'm saying? It just came out. You know, we had Round Me, they had Roll With Me, they was trying to do, you know what I'm saying? Like, and so I was like, so if we couldn't stop the label that we had just went diamond on and changed the whole building. They had cubicles at first. Everybody had these major offices now. If we couldn't stop the label that we just made $370 million for from signing our enemies, how do you think we're gonna stop Capitol Records from signing MC's Westside? We can't even get our own label not to sign our enemies. So that was never a thing yet. What it was though is we could have put people on. Now we signed directly to Universal, right? So we didn't have we didn't come in with a label situation. But once they had us all signed as the St. Lunatics, then they had us signed as individuals. They were like, we ain't finna do no label deal with y'all. Now we already got y'all signed. Now y'all got Dirty NT, and we will let y'all put y'all imprint on the back so it looks like something. And then if you want to bring an artist, bring them through us, we didn't get the budget. We still had to get approved through them.
Okay.
So when I got, you know what I'm saying, you know, look how with Chingy, that's my little brother, Ahmad. Ahmad showed up, like, what's the hold up? You know what I'm saying? That's my little brother friend since they were 6 years old.
Right.
So when I got him, and I'm saying, yo, he hot, you know, we didn't sign him. Then when Tallboy literally brought me everybody in the club with that beat and everything,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God, we didn't sign him.
If nobody's, he's talking about Jake.
Jaquan.
We didn't sign him. But then I tried to battle Chain Hang Low beat songs because it was Lil Mont, the presidential. It was his record at first. DJ Jill's brother produced it. And Jill was a little kid saying Chain Hang Low back then, you know what I'm saying? I tried to buy from them off to be on my album, but they didn't want to sell it. So it was later. But TJ DJ, I'll tell you, I got Huey a deal. I brought TJ in town. The Pop Lock and Drop It was on DJ Bishop Radio presents Kinfolk. So I paid Bishop to do a host of mixtape. He called me, yo, can I put this Pop Lock and Drop It on there? Huey. I said, cool, no problem. But it was on our mixtape. So when DJ came in town, you know, got any one of those hot records, Ali? I say, it's cool. It's cool to me, but my little nephews and my little nieces them love it. And I played it for him in the car. A couple of months later, he hit me, Ali, I got him a deal. Where you want your money? I'm like, I'm cool. Just make sure the dog eat is straight is straight. So I'm glad that me and Huey worked it out, you know what I'm saying, before he passed. Because when we went to Vegas, he asked me, it was 10 years back, you know what I'm saying? Like, did you give me a deal? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, why you ain't never say that? And I'm like, it wasn't important. It was at that point, I couldn't, I honestly, if I had let it be known, it never would have happened. Because somebody was not going to stop it, or he was going to, not co-sign it or not, or kind of do a little real smooth as, just something I don't really want. I want kind of
somebody's gonna hate. Let's keep it on.
Yeah, it's gonna be a negative, like with me. If I get a job offer or something, we might tell y'all, you know what I'm saying? Oh, man, call y'all, let y'all know Ali coming for a job, and I ain't responsible. I ain't like, damn. Then y'all thinking like, why is he saying this? Like,
yeah,
right. Is Ali gonna do something we don't know about? You know what I'm saying? So I don't, so I didn't speak nothing about that but I got Huey that deal, and then TJ got him with Memphis, and so but it was never really a straight go to the station, don't play that song. Not that I knew of. You know what I'm saying? There's so much that I've learned in the couple of years, so I never knew of anything like that. But it wasn't no cosign. I mean, we could have easily co-signed people.
Right.
It won't cost us nothing to co-sign people. It was never gonna stop our legacy. Even if somebody sold more than us, I didn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like we let's help and figure out.